We are back with episode number 2 on the 1-2 Punch podcast. I am Coach Conway. On my far left, we have Coach Edwards, and sandwiched in between us are our 2 lovely guests today. So, gentlemen, I want you to introduce yourself, tell everyone what grade you're in, what sports you play, and how you have transitioned into a fantastic Studley Queensbury athlete. All right, give us your journey right now.
I'm Xavier Ward. I play football, basketball, and lacrosse, and just do it.
Should have been baseball, but
Still could be.
yep,
Possibly.
still definitely could be baseball.
Should be baseball.
I'm Keith Miller. I play lacrosse and I wrestle and just trust the process, I guess.
Trust the process.
Preach.
See, this is a good podcast because I don't really know him that much, so this will be interesting.
Yeah.
Good to hear what he has to say. Like, I didn't know you wrestled at all. I knew you played lacrosse, but sweet. What weight class?
This year I was 131. I was barely making it sometimes.
That was my next question. Is it tough to make weight most of the times, or no?
Sometimes not. The entire season it wasn't that bad. Beginning of the year is harder
Yeah.
than the end, though.
All right,
Sweet.
let's rock and roll. Ready?
Let's get right into it.
All right, so first question we have is we want you both to describe maybe your worst performance you ever had and also your best performance, and what did you take from that? Because there's a lot of learning lessons within sports, whether you have a good game or a bad game, there's a lot that can be pulled from it, okay? So let's describe maybe your highlight moment as a Queensbury athlete so far. So let's focus on your best performance, okay?
You got it.
You got it.
I'll go worst.
Okay, yeah, we can start with the worst.
There we
That
go.
I'll
works.
start with the worst.
Yeah.
So freshman year, it was a preseason scrimmage for football, and it was just terrible all around. Basically, just got reamed out by my dad after. And, what I took from that is just, go set and just run through people's face, hit them before they can hit you.
Good old Marshawn Lynch quote.
Oh, yeah.
My worst performance was probably this year at the wrestling sectional. Was 0-2 at the barbecue. Just worst performance all year. And I learned I just gotta not take anything for granted. Gotta wrestle my best anytime.
Absolutely, nothing's handed to you in sports. You
Right.
got to work for every single thing, every single moment. So let's focus on your best performance. At what point, what stands out? What was your best performance that you've had as a Queensbury athlete so far?
I'll say the season opener this past year, at home under the lights against Troy. Just a good performance all around. The whole team played well. But what I took from is you can't have highs and lows. You just got to maintain a level head.
Nice. I'd probably say mine came this year in wrestling. At a tournament that we went to in Vermont, I started at the 6th seed and made my way into the finals, won in the semifinals in overtime. Didn't win it though, but that was all right. Just happy to be in the finals.
Nice. The football game, that was history. I don't know if you know that. It was the first ever night game in Queensbury for football.
That was
What
fun.
was, you remember the final score? It's a blowout, right?
It's like 40-something,
Yeah.
something like that, yeah.
That was a really
Good.
cool atmosphere, too. Under the lights, big student section. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool to be a part of. All right, my next question. If you had, say, a coach or athlete, do you have a coach or athlete that you guys look up to as a role model, and why?
I'm going to go with the common answer of my brothers.
Yeah.
But it's just being around them my whole life. They've pushed me my whole life. And just seeing them succeed makes me want to succeed even more.
Yep.
I always want to be better than them. So seeing where they're at, I just want to get 10 steps further than where they are.
Yeah, no, they both play college sports, right? James is at St. Rose.
Yeah, and Brian's
then
at Elon.
Yeah. So James, his oldest brother, was actually on that state championship team that we had. He
Yeah,
was
we
our-
got to play with
He was our
James.
first baseman. And even when we were growing up, actually, I don't know if you remember this, but back when you were younger, my little brother and James were and Brian, I guess, were on the same travel team. So I was always hanging out with you at games. I doubt you remembered it, but I definitely do. That's for sure.
We go way back first.
Oh yeah, all the way back, dude. Let's go.
I'll go with the coach here. Probably Coach Hubert. He's always just pushing us to do our best, and he's always sweating the small things. So then when it actually comes time to compete, those are fine, and you can work on the big things.
That's great. So how much of an influence, you kind of touched on a little bit, how much of an influence has it had having 2 older brothers to kind of, because both of you have 2 older brothers, so how has it been to have them to look up to and have them to push you throughout your entire life? Because I know your 2 brothers very well. They're super competitive, and now they're very supportive of you. I see them coming to your
Yeah,
games all the
football games
time.
all the time.
They want the absolute best for you, which I think is so cool. and I can see they've made you kind of
Yeah.
who you are today. So talk about how influential they have been and what kind of role they've played within your life.
You know, it's great, especially growing up. Like, anything they did, I just wanted to be with them. So, like, even though I was 4 years younger than them, I was doing what they're doing. Like, if it's skiing, if it's playing football out back, if it's boxing on the trampoline, like, I was just doing whatever they're doing. That's just, like, pushed me so far and just made me the athlete I am today.
I think that, you know, having two older brothers just makes you more competitive. You got to toughen up when you're playing with older kids. It makes you tougher because you're just playing with older kids, I guess.
Yeah.
And it makes you want to compete more to their level.
And to that point, I'm sure they definitely didn't give you anything growing up. You just had to earn everything you had to do. Yeah. Same here. Same here. Because you're the oldest child, so you don't
I
really
am. I don't.
can't relate it
I haven't
to
experienced
can't relate
that.
to it too much. But I mean, even me, I have 3 older siblings. Even my sister, dude. My sister was a beast, bro. That's where I learned the most of it.
She
Dude.
manhandled
We
you
were
for
playing.
it?
We playing like football in the backyard. I'm
Lay
running
you
with the
out?
ball. She clotheslines me, dude. Just sticks her arm out. Boom. Like, oh, okay, all right. She can do that. I mean, I reciprocated it to my little brother too. I did the same thing to Asa. Are you kidding me? It's like a totem pole. So,
That's great.
yep.
That's why you are who you are today,
Exactly.
man.
Yes, sir.
Thanks,
Yes, sir.
BC.
All right. Next question. So, you both have been playing varsity sports for quite some time as a young student athlete. Do you guys have any short-term goals that you want to accomplish from now until the end of your senior year?
You know, we're just going to start it off with the obvious. This year in lacrosse, you know,
Win a
it's-
Section 2 title.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
we
Love
dropped
to
down
win
to
it.
Class C, so let's go.
That's a great goal, but what steps are you guys taking in order to make that happen? Because I know your work ethic. You work super hard. I'm assuming you're the same as well. But lacrosse is not a one-guy team.
Yeah.
It's not a one-guy thing. All right, you need everyone to buy in. So how do you get everyone to work as hard as you two gentlemen? How do you get them on board with you?
It's really the competitiveness. Like, in practices, it's always defense versus offense. Everything we do, like, offense scores on defense, we're going to hear it. Defense strips the offense, they're going to hear it. I mean, like, it's nothing personal. Like, it gets heated during practice, but then after practice, it's all love.
That's good though. You need that type of accountability. So, you know, kind of because like for us, our entire team, we played together from Little League all the way up until senior year. So we had that kind of camaraderie and that, you know, the accountability that we held each other to. So it was good. Yeah, it's good to have that. So my next question kind of leads into it. I know you were a captain for football and were you
Basketball.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So have you ever been a captain?
No.
No. Okay. So I guess this is more for you, Z. How do you keep your guys motivated and like upbeat after a tough loss? What type of things would you do?
You know, I'm the type of person to just get on them.
Yeah.
Like, we have the captains who like lead by example, but like they'll hear it from me. Like, I'll tell them if they did something wrong, but obviously it's like constructive, but they'll hear it from me. Like, I'll tell them like what they did wrong. I won't be afraid to like call them out.
Yeah. Again, goes to the accountability part. Sweet.
So do you guys have any personal goals that you want to achieve, maybe in football or wrestling, lacrosse, kind of whatever, any personal goals that you have set out for yourself?
Next football season, I want to break the all-time Queensberry record for touchdowns, all-purpose touchdowns.
Love
You
it.
were pretty close this year, right?
Yeah, it was 22, and I had 19.
Damn.
So
It's close.
That's great. That's a good goal to
Yeah,
have.
it's a
It's
great
a great goal to
goal.
have.
For lacrosse, I'd probably say I want to reach 100 career points just so I can get over that mark and definitely make the All Foothills team this year and next year.
It's great.
Do you know what you're at right now for points or no?
I think it's like 37.
Gotcha. Sweet. Now, your older brother was a goalie, right?
Yes.
And
Yep.
what about did the other one play?
Yeah,
lacrosse
Scott
too?
was a defender.
Gotcha.
Yep.
All right. So can't really talk
he
about
plays
that.
at
then.
Riviera.
Yeah. He's
Where?
playing lacrosse now
Riviera.
at D3.
Oh, cool. Nice. All right. Let's see here. Do you guys have any post-game or pre-game rituals that you
I
do
like
before
to
every
kick
game?
this one off.
Guilty boy, let's go.
I got yeah, it's pretty much a pregame ritual, but for pretty much anything that I'm competing in, I always wear the same pair of underwear and socks. Just something that I started last year, I think, and I continued on.
As long as you wash them.
Yes,
Good.
they're always clean.
Good.
I don't have anything special. I just like take a nap, listen to music.
Just go.
Like,
You
yeah,
guys got any
just
you got
go.
like a specific song you listen to every single game day or what?
No, not really.
No, just let it rip.
I like
Shuffle.
to.
Didn't you have something in baseball?
Well, during that playoff run, I didn't shave. I looked like a freaking, kind of like Shrek. Honestly, it was bad. And then I didn't wash my jersey. I mean, I washed my underwear and my socks, but I didn't wash the top or my
Oh,
pants. Dude, it was
God.
disgusting.
So you're the guy who smelled on the team?
No, I didn't smell it.
Stinky
Absolutely
bird.
not. Come on. I loaded that thing up with cologne. Come on. But I was always sliding head first and getting dirty too. So that was I mean, I had the number, like the Spartans was ripping off, the numbers were peeling.
You
But
get dirty first.
Hey, what's to say? Nobody can say it didn't work technically. So,
I mean-
we'll never know. We'll never
I
know.
mean,
What about you, PC?
I mean, we used to
my
listen
gosh.
to.
For some reason, I don't know why I did this. Now going back, I think it's completely stupid. But before every football game, I would go to the Harvest. I would have a full pizza, full cheese pizza to myself, and a full thing of Caesar salad. I think that slowed me down a lot. I don't know why I did it.
I don't know about that. You were pretty quick. I mean, we
Could
used
have
for
been quicker
baseball-
if I didn't eat a full thing of
again,
I don't know why.
Again, we'll never know. We'll never know. But we used
So
to
I don't
listen
recommend
to
that.
we used to listen to the same like 3 or 4 songs for baseball games.
Yeah, Drake came out with an
Drake
album
with,
that year, and we.
I think it was More Life.
Drake's a goat.
Yeah.
More Life. Yeah, that was the song with him and Giggs.
All right, what strengths do you guys possess as either an athlete or a leader, possibly both on and off the field, and then we'll go over weaknesses after.
So
What
for
are
like
some-
strengths, like what makes you say like we never knew you? What would make you stand out to us as
It's
coaches?
just like toughness.
Yeah.
Like I'm not afraid to get hit or like hit someone. Like
That's
what
why
I-
you play lacrosse, right? You like to hit people.
Yeah, that's why I stopped
Because you
baseball.
were a good baseball player, so I've heard, right? Yep.
Like that's what I try to do. Is I'll go out of my way to hit someone, kind of set the tone for the game.
Even if
Penalty,
it's penalty?
here, yeah, penalty here or there, but
Gets the
that's
boys
all right.
going.
Yeah.
The boys going.
I'd probably say just next play mentality. Something bad happens, keep going, forget about it. You can't change it, so just keep going.
I love that. That's huge. That's huge in sports because so many people just dwell on failure. You know, something doesn't go their way, they put their head down and everything. So I think that's huge, and that's something that every athlete should strive to possess.
Yep.
That quick, short-term memory, forget it, move on, attack the next play.
I'll kind of go like off what Keith said with my weakness. Like if something bad happens at previous play, I'll get angry, and then it's usually like personal penalty.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen
Like,
that a couple
yeah,
times during the
personal foul
basketball
penalty
season.
The next play, yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, I feel like a weakness would probably be, especially in lacrosse, I get in my head a lot. Something bad happens. I try and just get it out of the way, but it sometimes just lingers on.
It's hard. It's really hard to let that stuff go because you want to be as perfect as you can on the playing field. You don't want to let yourself down. You don't want to let your teammates down. You don't want to let your coaches down. So you want to be perfect. You want to attack every play like it's your last. So it's tough sometimes. Do you have any more questions from the sheet?
Oh, it's all. I feel like we got to ask this one every single podcast. Say you had, I said it last time, like a younger kid that would want to follow in your footsteps. You know,
Yes,
be
yes.
and do what you guys kind of do. Kind of like you with your brothers. Like you wanted to do what they wanted to do.
Yeah.
Say you had someone that's younger than you. What piece of advice would you give to them?
I would say just like be yourself, and like even if like you're out there, don't let other people affect your personality. Like if you just be yourself and like you're out there, you get yourself out there, you make connections like with your personality, and that's what'll get you places. So just like don't let anyone change who you are.
Because definitely in like lacrosse, you guys probably little chat back and
Oh,
forth
yeah.
between teams. Yeah,
All
like,
the
we
time.
don't really ever have that in baseball, especially me at least, because I was a catcher pitcher. So like
There's nothing you
I
can
was
say.
either by myself or I had the umpire right behind me, so I couldn't really. But yeah, nice.
I'd probably say always give your best effort. Coaches can't ask for anything else other than your best effort, 100%, especially because you never know when it could end. So just always give your full 100%.
Love it.
Great advice right there.
Love it.
All right, rapid fire questions. Ready? Favorite artist?
Drake.
I'll go Eminem.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Favorite color?
Green.
Favorite food?
French toast.
Mac and cheese.
French toast. Wow.
Favorite
Hang on,
athlete?
I gotta ask him. What do you put on your French toast? Is it just
I
syrup
just
or
go
what?
butter, syrup.
Butter and syrup. What
It's
about
fine.
you? You eat French toast?
Yeah, probably just syrup.
What?
Wait, what do you do?
I do cream cheese and syrup. Yeah, dude, it's good.
Okay.
Try it. I'm telling you, change your life.
Favorite athlete?
Troy Polamalu.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you a Steelers guy?
I
Yeah,
see
you
that.
are. Yeah, we just
You
talked
know,
about
your
that.
hair kind of looks like that.
Yeah, funny Ferd.
I really like Justin Herbert.
Okay.
Justin Herbert. Okay.
Favorite movie?
Transformers.
Nice. Which one?
Probably the third one.
The Godfather.
Favorite sports movie?
Gotta go Miracle.
Yeah, that's a
I was
good.
gonna
I
say
watched
that.
that. I
Have to.
swear I watched that like
Gets
once
us going, man.
Once
You
every
have
like
to.
2 months,
Motivational.
dude.
How do you
Yeah.
not go with that?
It gets me going. Yeah, it's a great movie.
All right. Favorite hobby?
Other than sports?
Other than sports.
Other than
yeah.
sports, yeah.
Probably fishing or hiking.
Yeah. Okay.
Just pretty much anything that's outside. I like being outdoors.
Love it. Few would you rather? Would you rather speak in a baby voice for a day or be spoken to in a baby voice
I
for a
didn't know what
day?
you were
I'm
gonna say.
speaking
Yeah, I
in
knew
baby
you were gonna
voice.
say that.
Oh,
I knew it.
definitely
I'll rock
speaking
that.
voice.
Yeah.
I'll rock that.
Would you rather visit the past or travel to the future?
I'd go to the future.
Why's that?
Just see what's happening. But I probably can't change anything. Just go to the future.
I'll go to the past.
Okay.
Let's go opposite key.
All right. Would you rather be forced to listen to the Barney theme song or someone slurp soup for 24 hours straight?
I kind of.
Do you know the Barney
I
theme
don't even
song?
know the
I don't
Barney
know,
theme
play it.
song. No.
I love you.
Oh yeah, you.
I kind of like the sound of people sipping soup.
Okay.
Do you?
I'll go,
I can't
I'll go
stand.
with that.
I can't stand when I can hear somebody eat.
This would be brutal. Would you go Barney?
24
Barney's
hours
pretty good.
straight.
He's
though,
bobbing his
that's
head to
in
it.
your ears 24 hours straight.
I'll go with slurping soup.
Slurping soup.
Drive
Okay.
me insane.
All right. Would you rather be followed everywhere by someone playing the flute or be surprised every day by someone playing a tuba?
I kind of like the flute. I would be followed. Like that's my theme music. I would be followed by the flute.
Yeah, I
I'll
would
go with-
definitely have to. I mean, I played the tuba, so I definitely have to go with the flute on that one.
But like the tuba guy just randomly pops out.
Yeah, and
Keeps
that's
you
like
on
that.
your toes.
It's gonna
Yeah.
be loud too, bro.
Yeah.
You wouldn't
Loud.
want theme music?
Like if you're having a
Everywhere
bad day and he pops out, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean,
You're always
especially-
ready for
yeah.
something.
Flute would
Guys
get
gonna
annoying
pop
after a
out of
while,
nowhere.
okay.
Well, it depends on how long they're playing it, I guess. If it's like one note, I'd have to go the flute. Have
I
to.
would be down for full songs. I walk into a room, they play my theme song. That's how it goes.
What's your theme song?
We'll see.
Whatever the flute plays.
All right.
Yeah, whatever the flute sound makes.
I got two more. Would you rather fight 1,000 ant-sized polar bears or one polar bear-sized ant?
Oh, 1,000 ant-sized polar bears. 100%.
I feel like that's an easy one. Yeah.
I'll go with the polar bear size.
Wow.
I think I could take
You're
it
getting
on.
manhandled
No,
by that.
I could take
Bro,
the
they have
ant
like the.
on.
Yeah, they got
the-
like the.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah. That was good for do that again.
All right, last one. Would you rather be able to read minds or move objects with your mind?
You know, with moving objects with your mind, can you move yourself so you can fly?
Would you consider
I like the
yourself
way
an
you
object?
Think outside the box.
I mean, if you want to be.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so I'll move stuff in my mind.
I'll probably read people's minds. I want to know what's happening in other people's heads.
Do ya?
Pretty nosy.
Fair.
What about you?
I don't want to move things. That'd be
Yeah,
sick.
that'd be pretty cool.
I get a little lazy though.
That'd be pretty cool. Kind of like the dude from Avengers.
Yeah.
Isn't that a
Doctor
girl?
Strange?
No. Oh, yeah,
the
but
girl
nah,
did it, too.
the villain, the guy with Thanos' right hand man.
Oh yeah. I
So
don't know.
it's just
I
like-
can't remember his name.
The old dude with the big forehead.
Yeah.
You guys got any questions for us? Let's switch it up.
I'll start with you, Ferd.
All right, here we go.
Playing collegiate baseball, how is that transition different from high school?
Oh, dude, it's massive. I mean, at least for me, like, yeah, we're in upstate New York. So after I went to Texas first before I went to college. I was at like an academy, like a little prep school, I guess. It's literally strictly baseball. Like, you wake up at 9 o'clock, you got baseball from 9 to, or wake up at 8, you got baseball 9 to 12, you got 12 to 3 by yourself, and then you're working out 3 to 6 every single day, like Monday through Sunday. So it was pretty cool. But like, those guys are different down there, dude. Like, they're some straight dudes. I had this guy who. It was the bottom of the 7th inning or something. It was late in the game. Found out he was committed to Texas Tech the next year, and this kid hit a bomb. Like, even further than yours, dude. Like, correlation-wise, he hit a nuke, dude. It was the hardest ball I've ever seen hit. Over the scoreboard in left center.
That's wild.
It's pretty crazy. But, yeah, it's a big difference, honestly, at least from going from here to Texas. Because, like I said, those guys are they're bigger, they're stronger. Like, that's the state for baseball. Like, if you want to be a good baseball player, that's where you come from. So
Well, it's
I mean,
nice
it
all year
definitely-
round. You can play it all year round. Whereas
Yeah.
here we're kind of limited.
Right.
kind of stuck inside for half the year, it seems like.
Which is why this is crazy this year. Like I feel like
You know.
I feel like it's not even real that we're
Yeah.
outside and during tryouts. That's
So was
never
the school
happened
aspect
before.
mad chill? The school aspect, like, was that mad chill?
Yeah, I mean it was pretty cool. At least for like the Texas part, we didn't have to take classes. So, like if you didn't want to, you didn't have to. So I mean, I obviously I did
That's
just to
sick.
stay involved a little bit and stay keep my mind sharp. So, but when I went back to SUNY Sullivan, yeah, it was kind of like this. You know, all parts of the buildings were all on the same campus. So, like you can walk to it within like 5-10 minutes. But yeah, it was very relaxing, or like very very laid back. So, but yeah, I mean it was a cool experience. He would have a better answer for that going to Cortland. 'Cause it's a big school.
Well, I was a little different. I played rugby in college.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Sick.
So, yeah, it's a crazy sport.
How did you
It's
even
just,
pick that up? Because you didn't play that in high school, did you?
Yeah, I just
Like, you weren't part of
I
that
just wanted to do
yeah.
something. I was gonna go try out for the baseball team, but they didn't hold on walk-on tryouts. So I was like, I gotta do something. So I joined rugby. Ended up loving it. It's a crazy sport. It's just kill the carrier without
Yeah.
wearing
You got,
pads.
you got
so I
pretty banged up,
I got
right?
roughed up. But we had one trip where we went to LA for a tournament, which was so much fun. So we traveled
wild.
across the country. It was my first time ever going to California. It was a bunch of fun. And yeah, I don't regret playing. I just
Yeah.
had
What'd
a
you travel on?
couple injuries. Were rough. What?
What'd you travel on? Like a bus?
We took
I
a
hope
plane.
not,
Took a
yeah.
plane.
I
We took a
hope you
plane.
didn't
We
take a
flew
plane.
across the
Why
country.
would you want to
Just
cross
take a-
country?
A bus to LA,
Oh,
dude.
I would
Even the
do
bus
that.
to Myrtle Beach for our spring trips are awful.
Yeah.
That was only 14 hours or 16 hours. I could not do LA. I mean, I've driven to Texas and back like 4 or 5 times in my life too. That's like 26 hours, and it's brutal.
Yeah. Long.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else? Final
Got
thoughts,
any-
gentlemen?
any other
Final
questions?
words?
All good.
Only
Also-
one question for us.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
All right,
Alright.
all right, wait. No. We'll get some questions for you, Ferd. We'll get you involved.
I got one.
All
Keith's
right.
got
What
one.
was your favorite high school athletic moment? Whole thing.
Definitely getting the ring on
Yeah,
our
that's
finger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Winning that state championship in baseball, there was no other feeling that can really compare to it,
Yeah.
like anything else. And this kid was the main reason that we got here. I'm gonna put him on the spot again.
There's-
First
there's-
team all pitcher.
Wow.
There's 12 other guys on the team. It was just me. I had a good defense. Honestly, like I didn't throw hard. I mean, I had a good curveball, hit my spots, just let the guys hit the ball and play. We had a good defense. They didn't make errors. So,
Their
which
strikes,
again, it's
quick
nice
games.
to like I said, you know, we grew up playing together, so I had that trust in them where like I know that if they hit the ball and play, like it's gonna be made.
Yeah.
So
And being able to end your high school career on a win is something
Yeah.
that not everyone
very
can
many
say.
people can say, for sure.
So it's we got to end up on top with our last ever high school game. So it was super awesome.
Yeah, it was a cool
Super
experience.
What
Cool
year
experience.
was it? The year after you guys that the Myrtle Beach trips got canceled?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
because
so.
that was that was 2 years after that COVID happened.
Yeah, because it was Brian James' junior year.
Yeah, because they were sophomores. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Those were always fun trips.
Yeah,
But
besides the actual trip.
So being involved with the school now, how is it different from when you were in
Oh,
school?
dude, beyond it. Like even just the building itself is unreal. Like
Yeah.
I walked in the front door the other day and I was like, where am I? Like I didn't even think I was in Queensbury because it's just changed that much. I mean, and you got the turf complex. You got
Yeah.
elementary schools getting new stuff like next
Yeah.
year, right, or whatever. Another building project. So
But like transitioning to the coaching side now, it's just
It's awesome.
weird. No, it's
I love it.
awesome. It's super cool to be back and like being involved in your guys' lives. But it was just like weird because we haven't been gone for too
That
long.
long,
We
right.
graduated like 5-6 years ago, so
Yeah.
we were in your shoes not too long ago. It's just kind of still weird that transition going from player now to coach.
it is very
But-
weird. Like even seeing like teachers that we used to have. Like I go up to them and say like, "Hey, Mister Whatever," and they're like, "You can't call me that anymore. You got to call me by my
Yeah,
first
we're on a
name."
first
And I'm
name
like-
basis.
I'm
That's
like,
a weird
"Whoa,
thing."
That is so weird to me.
That's a
Like,
weird
it's just-
thing.
It's different. Yeah.
But it's cool.
I do
It's
enjoy
cool.
it.
And it's a lot of fun.
nice.
It's a lot of fun.
Yep.
All right. So,
Anything else?
no?
All good.
Great. Great.
Well,
pod.
thank you, gentlemen, for joining us for the second episode of the 1-2 Punch podcast. All right. Everyone, have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful week.
It's hump day.
And get better this week.
There we go.
That's a wrap.
1% better.